Hello everyone. Today we're going on an expedition. We've jumped ahead in time a bit, but let me give you a very short summary of how I prepared for today's adventure over the last 2 days. First, I had to head back to the bookstore and procure a fishing skill book. I made sure to read it outside so our baddie Bo wouldn't get the saddies. I completed chores around the house and packed up supplies for the trip. Why did I put bombs in there? Well, I'm sure I had a reason, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Did a welfare check on my downstairs neighbor. Hey, you still decomposing in there? Looks like it. And when I was ready to depart, new neighbors seemed to be moving in my building again, putting me back on high alert. Ooh. That was actually a little scary. It's been a while since we've done this. You're getting blood on my walls? Then I drove to the community center to cause a scene and stir up the local populace. I think this is the building, right? Yeah, here it is. I then started clearing a path back to my destination on foot. While doing that, I discovered that Bo is in fact a pervert. Wait, what? Red Spot's underwear? How did this get in my fanny pack? I stole the shoes off the zombie that I thought were pretty neat and matched Bo's summer outfit. I leveled up electricity and maintenance. Found my zombie rival. Excuse me, ma'am. I had these shoes first. One of us is gonna have to change. Encountered dangerous crawlers. Oh god. Crawlers are the worst. Okay. Had a few mishaps with my knife getting lodged in the undead. That's like the 3rd time today this has happened. I then gave prizes to zombies that broke my weapons by stuffing said weapons back in them. You are the winner. Click here to claim your prize. Then I found this party hat that I planned to put on a scarecrow in my garden, and now you're all pretty much caught up to the present. God damn it. My knife got stuck in that one again. Well, not that one again, but you know what I mean. Okay. This is the emptiest we have seen the parking lot so far. Got my knife back. Put that back in my belt. Looks like it's about 4:10 in the afternoon. I started this at 6 o'clock in the morning when I came through here and honked, so it's taken about 10-ish hours to get this far, but I think we are almost inside, hopefully. I'm just gonna dump all this stuff I picked up in here. I hear someone coming. Where did you come from? Interesting. I didn't think there were any left in the parking lot. Alright, back to what I was doing before I was rudely interrupted. I think I brought too many supplies. I was a little bit, erring on the side of caution too much. I brought so many weapons and the shotgun. And it really hasn't been that bad. Maybe I spoke too soon? What the hell is happening? Why are they all moving in that direction? What the heck? I didn't hear a meta event. Is there an alarm going off nearby that I can't hear? Because they are on the move. Holy moly. Okay, first things first, I gotta deal with this problem right here. 2 problems. Ooh, that was close. 2 problems left. 1 problem left. Solved. Okay. Nothing on you. Nothing on you. Alright, I need to figure out... Oh my gosh. What is happening here? It is not quite time for a migration. Especially in the area where I'm active, so this is very strange. I'm not used to patterns like this. The only thing different is that I did not allow them to form rally groups. I don't really find that kind of gameplay very fun when they're all just in hordes together. So I can think of, like, that's the only thing that's different right now for their population settings of why they're just doing mass migrations. Unless something changed and I'm not aware of it. But that doesn't matter. I gotta take care of them one way or another. Okay, parking lot is empty again, but now I see them moving in this direction. Still haven't heard a meta event or a chopper event either, so I'm not sure. Okay. There's a lot more moving. Where did they come from by the building? Walking along the building, they weren't there. They must have come from inside out windows or something. We have a whole conga line coming down the street here after me. Gotta stop whiffing it. Alright, this is making me nervous. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm not sure what's happening. Just keep my head on a swivel and stay alert. I'll be fine. I'll take those beta blockers though. Saw someone. Not too bad. As long as I keep an eye on things behind me and they don't change directions again for their massive horde movement, should be fine. 5:30, I can hopefully get into the building tonight. I at least want to test my theory of fishing in a swimming pool. But if I have to bail, I won't be too heartbroken. I'd rather stay safe and just come back tomorrow. Alright, let's take a survey of the area. We've got some more coming in. I'm gonna take a look at some loot real fast. Anything good on you guys? I saw a walkie-talkie. I can dismantle that. I am working on continuing to level up electricity. Gotta get to that level 3 electricity just so I can have the privilege to pick up a washer and dryer, apparently. Oh, that's a different direction you're coming from. I don't like that. Quite the pile going on right here on this sidewalk. Okay. Anyone else? Okay, a few more someones. But that looks like the last of them. Someone's coming from that direction. And you from this one. Alright, I'm gonna finish off the stragglers, and if they're still coming in by like 6:30 or 7, I think I'm gonna head home for the evening. See you guys here in a second. Alright, moment of truth. It doesn't look like you can go put down a fishing net, but I'm gonna try fishing. I know you can't do it in I know you can't do it in outdoor pools, but I think you can in indoor pools still. Let's find out. Move that out of the way first. And now we patiently wait. Oh, there we go. Yep, little bait fish. Alright, so you can definitely swim. Yeah, you can swim in indoor pools. You can fish in indoor swimming pools in Zomboid. I think I'm gonna level up some fishing skill and catch some fish for a while. It's about 6:50, so I don't want to stay too long, and we'll go ahead and come back tomorrow. But I want to do as much as I can tonight. Alright, here we go. I can watch from all directions right here. Alright, I am completely loaded down with tons of fish. I did not realize just how much you could get from fishing here in a pool. It might be a little too much, to be honest. I mean, anything from a pool is too much, but this feels a little silly. But I'm still gonna do it. I might not keep the fish though. I just want the skill ups. I'm gonna leave my fishing gear in this locker and come back tomorrow. I don't see anyone about to sneak up on me. Closing this door. And we're back. It's August 25th. I think it's like day 48 or 49? I think it's day 48. I'll know when I edit. Alright, there is some activity here, but it doesn't look like a whole lot yet. Right, we are back poolside. Gonna grab my fishing gear and get changed. I should be able to have a view of the whole room here and watch for incoming zombies because they can hear me within like 20 tiles of this, so 9:10 in the morning and we are going to spend all day doing this. Oh, I thought I'm right. I did hear someone. That was close. Also not a good sign to the start of this. I've never murdered somebody poolside, so that's interesting. Always the first time for everything, right? Alright, I'm just gonna ignore that. Come back over here to my corner and continue fishing. I'll keep you posted if something interesting happens. I fished a little too hard and my fishing rod broke, so now I'm pulling out the spear and also probably the spear I pulled out of that zombie. I can probably stand right here and be able to see zombies coming in and be closer to my gear. Let's go ahead and do that. Spear fishing is faster anyway. Oh, what the? I closed that door last night. So that means there was a zombie in there the whole time. That's kind of spooky. Well, you know what? You know what? No. I'm gonna deal with that later. I am not dressed in any of my actual fighting gear. I've returned to my little goblin loot hoarder corner of safety, and I'll update as we go. Oh, saw one. Yeah, that's a much better angle to see them entering the room from, since you like to jump through that glass and not use the doors because they are animals. Alright, come over here to the corner where I keep the zombie bodies away from me while I fish. Thank you. Damaged my hunting knife. Thanks for that. Back to fishing. We're doing very important research work here. I just love that Bo is all dressed up in his swimming gear, and there's just 2 dead bodies on the side of the pool, and we're spear fishing in it. Alright, 1:30 in the afternoon. We still have a friend locked in that bathroom that I'm still ignoring them for now. Returning to our post. Here at the east corner of the swimming pool. We're about down to 50%, a little bit less of abundance, so we're almost done. Ooh. I barely saw her behind the skill box. I don't know where she came from. Because she came from the direction of the lockers and I was just there and I just looked behind me. That's really unnerving. I'm sure it's fine. See, it looks fine. No? We got another visitor. They're really pouring in now. Alright, come over here. You're here for the free swimming lessons? Alright, we're gonna start over here. That's right, over here. Come to the shallow end of the pool, yes. Pay no mind to the bodies. And I'm just gonna throw you into the deep end. Or do that, that works too. Seriously, the pool is closed. And you brought a weapon? That's punishable by death. I'll be confiscating that. Just a few hours later. Oh. Got another one. But yes, it's almost 6 o'clock. I think we are nearly done. The abundance is at 8%. There can't be that many fish left in here. Alright, 0% abundance. I'm gonna move these guys real fast. I'm gonna pile them up probably over here. Just so I don't get surprised later. Oh. Someone else is jumping through the window. Hopefully this will be the last one for the night. I was gonna do like a funny little gag where I stack them up and then I come over here where all the blood is at, but no bodies, and make a joke, but nah. I'm just gonna go home after this. It's not worth dying over. Alright, that's gonna be it for tonight. I did all the fishing, I got the skill ups that I wanted, at least mostly for now. I'm gonna take a bath and get dressed. But believe it or not, I was able to fish up a ridiculous amount of fish. Let's take care of this one real fast. Alright, just one. I was concerned it may have been more than one, but I was just being extra cautious. I don't think there's anyone else in there. Alright, gonna take this out to the truck. But as I was saying, I caught a ridiculous amount of fish. Wait a second. Can I go through this window as a shortcut to my car? I'll have to pull the glass out. Make sure I have my weapon equipped. Perfect. That was a nice little jump scare. When I knew you'd be a lunger. I am going to take the glass out, but I'm not going to go through because if he was on the other side, I don't know who else is. So we're going to go around. Alright, it was pretty clear. I do hear someone behind me though. I do have to go back and make a second trip to the locker to get all the fish I caught. It's 2 trips worth of fish. I've decided that I'm not going to be keeping them to eat. I'm going to be putting them in the fertilizer boxes and turn them into compost. Having over like 30 kilos of fish is insane for getting them out of a pool. And I think for the spirit of this gameplay, it was a fun, silly little idea to do for XP, but not for actual gameplay. That's just a personal thing. Right now I have my sights set on this football player zombie. It'd be a mighty nice outfit to put on my scarecrow in my garden. I'm just gonna take this, sir. You're certainly not using it anymore. Make sure no one's gonna jump me. And, just take it all. He even has a football. Interesting. And it's a ranged weapon? I made it home again, taking a little bit of a risk here. Yeah, there's one right there. My hands are full of loot and I don't want to make more than one trip. Ooh, that's a little close. A little spicier than I thought it would be. It's fine though. Maybe if I just don't look. Right, just as I thought. This freezer is completely packed full of fish. Yeah. That's way too much. I'm not gonna have any room for the vegetables I grow. And this is really silly. Catching this many fish from a pool. I mean, any fish from a pool at all is silly, so... I think I'm gonna toss them in the compost bin in the morning. I'm gonna eat this raw potato and go to bed. Welcome to day 49, I think. While my breakfast cooks, I'm going to replace the battery in this radio. It has been ever loyal, but it finally kicked the bucket this far into the apocalypse. Pop that emergency broadcast station back on. I'm trying to listen to it more diligently. Even though we have fewer and fewer helicopter bins, I don't really want to be caught off by surprise, especially if they're the ones that shoot at me. Which would be an end to this run. Alright, breakfast is done. I also just noticed that I am incredibly depressed, so after this I'm gonna go to the bathroom and pop some antidepressants. And then you guys can join me with my chores for the day. All part of a complete nutritional breakfast. Antidepressants. Looks like the tomatoes are ready. I'll have to harvest these here in a bit. I need to do something else first. Much more important things like dress up my scarecrow with the outfit of this zombified football player that I stole. I'll be putting this on here. Someone in my comments suggested that I do this, and I think I kind of knew about it at one time, but I forgot. Because they're just like the mannequins. You can dress them up, so here we go. We've got a football outfit for this, and I'm sure the unwashed blood will terrify me, and I will think it's a zombie for many days to come. He's perfect. He is beauty, he is grace. He will bite you in the face. And last but not least for this episode, I'm going to toss all these fish in the compost bin, as I promised. I think I might keep a couple of them, just so I can make them into meals. I don't think that's too silly. I think I'm probably going to have to make a second compost bin. These are definitely not all going to fit into my first one. Yeah, it's got 13 kilos of rotten food in it already, so I'm gonna throw as much as I can in here and then go make a second one. Also, I need to catch the radio. I haven't seen that today. I was walking by to get some supplies to build the compost bin and I happened to catch it. Uh-oh. That's not good. Thank you all for watching. This is Genuine Toad, and I'm happy to have you here.